Hi and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. My name is Amanda and we're here with your boy Argos. And what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Argos' ability to understand and respond to his formal obedience commands. I'm using a regular training leash. This one is actually 5 feet, most of them are 6, but you can use whatever you have at home. He has a martingale collar on. I am going to go over the prong collar with you when you come and pick him up. There's a lot of misconceptions and they get a bad rap because if they are misused, they can be harmful, but any collar left on a dog and misused can be harmful. So I will go over the prong collar and give you that option. I honestly have never had a client who initially said that they didn't want a prong, not call us a week later and say, you know what, let's give the prong a whirl. They're very humane if used properly and definitely will give you more control over Argos. I do have his remote collar on, his e-collar, which basically acts as an invisible leash. And to be honest with you, he's very responsive to just the vibration. And I will go over the e-collar with you also during his graduation lesson. We use a clicker, which just is a form of praise. You don't have to. He's very responsive to verbal praise, and he's also treat motivated, and we use treats a lot. Treats are very helpful for him being distracted, whether it be other people passing by, bicycles, and of course dogs. So we will show you that in the next video. We're going to bring Prada out and show you how to deal with Argos around distractions. The first command that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking. You'll notice that Argos is on my left. That's where all of our obedience training is done. So the command is Argos heel. We're then going to take off walking. He's been trained to walk on your left at your pace. So when you turn, he turns. There's no lagging behind, pulling forward. And then incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. If he doesn't sit automatically, it's a tug and release. That tug and release that I just gave him is a universal correction. So whether it's he's pulling ahead of me, he does an automatic sit, he doesn't come, you always tug and release on his training collar. He recognizes that as I'm not paying attention or I'm not listening to a command. So I'll show you the heel, the sit, and then we'll go into the stay after that. Argos heel. So you can verbally coach him along, praise him, keep him motivated, make little noises, because he's young and he's easily distracted. Well, he's not super young, but he's a Weimaraner. No sit. So that no sit, and then you can praise him. You can give him a click, you can give him a treat, flip away. Argos heel. Automatic sit there. So you'll see that his shoulder blades never leave my left knee. If you feel him the least bit start to pull forward, you're going to tug back and tell him no, heel. So the stay command, you're going to want to take your hand in front of his face, not touching his face, and it's the one word firm command to stay. Stay. When you first start practicing with Argos, no, goes to sit, there's that correction. No, sit, repeat the command, stay. When you first start practicing, stand right in front of him, but build up your ability to stay at greater distances and for longer periods of time. Go back and praise him. Boy, scratch his ears, give him a click. Boy, and a treat. Argos heel. You can tap your leg. If you notice that he's lagging behind at all, a little tap on the leg, hooks him along, keep him interested. Stay. This is a great mental exercise for him. Dogs like him with a lot of energy, people assume that they have to go for long walks or runs, but really mental exercise will tire him out faster than physical exercise. So put his training equipment on him. It doesn't have to be long drawn out sessions, even just 10 minutes. will really settle him down. And if it's too hot, you can practice right in your house, in your living room. It doesn't have to be large open spaces. Argos, heel. Got distracted by something. So if he gets distracted like that, a lot of times it's our instinct to stand still and try to reason with the dog, which only allows them to focus on the distraction more. So if he gets distracted, the best thing for you to do is keep moving your feet. I can't stress that enough. If he's barking at another dog, if he's putting the brakes on, you keep moving. Say no, heel, and you're going to give him this hug and release on the collar. Stay. No. Stay. Now this time, instead of returning back to him, I'm going to call him in, and he's been trained to come in and sit right in front of you. That prevents him from coming in and jumping up on you. Okay, come. Boy. I'll show you that again. And there are distractions, even though we're in our backyard. There's a pool party going on. Before we turn the video on, there was a dog barking. So he needs to learn to listen to you with all of these things going on. Stay. Just burped. Argos, come. The next command I'm going to show you is the down command. So I'm going to heel him back over. We're using a fleece blanket out here so he's not laying in the dirt. There's bugs and stuff. You don't have to. You have grass. It's fine. And sit. And sit. Good job. So with the down command, you're always going to want to have him seated first. And then it's a one-word command to down. You don't use his name, because if you use his name, when dogs hear their name, they want to get up. We're trying to get him to stay stationary and go down. So you're just going to take your hand, lower to the ground. I want you to have him seated, no sit. And then sometimes even, you don't even need it with him with the down, but just in the case that he's giving you a hard time, you can take a treat as you lower your hand to the ground, down. And then don't give him the treat until he's in the position. Stay. Now, as with the down stay, just like with the sit stay, the down stay, make it short in the beginning and make your distance short, the length of time short, the distance short. Go back and praise them. Ready? Let's do it again. Argos, heel. Good boy. Now tap my leg, keeping them interested. Ready? Down. Stay. This time I'll call him back to me. Argos, come. Argos, come. Argos, heel. Still chewing? No sit. Good job. Now he is stubborn, like as you can tell, like he knows all of this, but he will test you. So just be prepared for that. The key is to stay patient, because a lot of times people get frustrated and they'll just throw their hands up and be like, oh, he's not doing it for me. But if you stay consistent, you always have to win every single time, and eventually he'll stop testing you. It's just his way of saying, if I do this, will they stop? So if you don't stop, he will get better and better for you. So just keep using this video, practice with him as much as you can. We ask you to do it daily. We know life gets busy, you're not always going to be able to do it, but you will notice a difference in his behavior on the days that you do get to it. Just call and ask questions, schedule a lesson if you need to, that's what we're here for. We got bugs getting them. And we thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company. We're going to be back and we're going to get Prada out here to show you how to deal with him with another dog around.